Hey guys, good morning. Yes, first of all, first and foremost, if you guys been watching my video for a while, you probably get my sense of humor. When I said pack your stuff and you run, if you're in a position to do so, please do so. You don't have to. As I said, my disclaimer: I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who like watching quakes. I kind of have an idea where they're gonna be. So what I'm doing basically, if you didn't hear your location listed, you'll be okay for now. But I'm gonna list a few places. I might repeat myself. In the last video, I've listed a few places already. But there's a few key places. If I list these places, folks, you know what the thing is. Pack your stuff or your and run. All right? And run as fast as you possibly can because what's happening is that these locations are going to get worse. I've been watching it now for over 13 years. You guys have seen my prediction. I think I'm doing a fairly decent job. Anyway, here we go. I've gotten some in question from Alaska, which was kind of that was extremely surprising because I always think that I never thought that people in Alaska would actually be paying attention to what I'm saying, but unfortunately, they are. So that was kind of cool. So I'm going to be listing some location in Alaska. Now here we go. Now if you're in Alaska, guys, and you're here, it's called Falls Pass. If you're close to Falls Pass, you know the drill. Pack your stuff, run. Okay. Now Perryville in Alaska, pack your stuff, run. Chickmick in Alaska, pack and run as fast as you can. Another place in Alaska is Eleniva. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Pack, run. Elmendorf in Alaska, Air Force. Elmendorf Air Force. If you're close beside this region, relocate. As I said, if you're in a position to do so, pack, jet immediately. It's not going to get better. Chickaloon, Alaska, pack, jet. It's that simple. And simple as Chickaloon, that little area around there, if you're 50 miles away from that area, you want to get away as fast as possible. Now, that's pretty much the key places in Alaska right now, that if you're in these locations, you know what to do, basically. All right? California, this is the key to California, guys. First and foremost, it's not the safest place to be. I'm going to be honest. But if you want to remain in California, that's fine. I give you guys a hint. If you're south, you're in trouble. If you're north, you're kind of in trouble, but not that bad. The more north you go, closer to Canada, the better off you are if you want to live in California. And stay away from the shorelines. Just go towards Canada border as close as possible. Go north and get away from the shoreline. If you're anywhere else in California, a little bit of advice, go buy yourself a coffin because it's not if, it's when you're going to use it. Because I already know what's coming for California. It's not if, it's just not if when. I'm not trying to be rude, for guys. This is who I am. This is my personality. I can't be anybody else. I'm not trying to say stuff to offend people. I'm just this real with the information that I'm giving you guys. So when I tell people go buy a coffin, I'm being facetious, which is sarcastic, but there's truth in that. Because realistically, I know you're going to use it. And that's where people get mad. Is because when I give the truth and I give it with my sense of humor, it pissed them off. And it's okay. I've pissed off so many people, you have no idea. I'm notorious for it. Anyway, Ferndale, California, get away from Ferndale, California as quick as you can, all right? Go inland if you want to stay in California. Just get away from those locations. Those are the hot zones, guys. So now I'm giving you guys hot zones. When I say pack your stuff and run, you're in a hot zone. Another location is Mena, Nevada. Get away from Mena, Nevada as quick as you possibly can because it's going to get worse there, all right? Hollister, California, that area also a hot zone. You don't want to, the longer you stay there, the longer you stay there in those locations, the chances of encountering big quakes are extremely high. And that's why I'm giving this information. Grapevine, California, another location that you really don't want to be. In Mexico, Delta, Mexico, get away as quick as you possibly can, all right? And New Mexico now, White City, New Mexico, that's a hot zone in New Mexico. It's right close to the border where New Mexico meet Mexico. So in that location, you are in a hot zone. Now, Acajula, this is I'm in El Salvador right now. Acajula, hope I pronounce that correctly. Acajutla, I hope I did. Pack, run, if you can. All right. Now the location in Honduras, Amapala. If you're there, pack and get away from that area as quick as you possibly can. The quakes are not going to get better, folks. I'm just giving you guys this. These are all forewarnings of what's to come, and it's going to get worse. Let me touch on Puerto Rico one more time. I love to touch on Puerto Rico because I already know what the quakes are going to be in Puerto Rico. Again, guys, Maria Antonia. If you live in Maria Antonia, pack your stuff, run. It's not going to get better there, all right? Next location, if you're Parguera in Puerto Rico, it's going to get worse. You want to go more in the middle of the island or go more north, but stay away from the shoreline up north, okay? But Parguera, Puerto Rico, quakes are going to get worse, guys. Get yourself ready. So if you're there, you know what to expect. You're going to be getting some serious quakes. In Puerto Rico, pack your stuff, get away from that area because that area is just going to get worse, all right? Now, that's for Puerto Rico for now. Leave you guys alone because you guys are going to get 9 quakes today. So have fun, all right? Peru, if you're in Viscos, Peru, I hope I pronounced that correct. Vincos, Peru. If you're there, you're in great chance of experiencing some serious quakes. Those are the areas that you want to get away from. One of the best places to go is to go more west. All right, go more towards like Brazil area. Go more towards where Peru meet Brazil. That's the area that you want to go. Go more towards Brazil if you're there in Peru. If you're in that location. Another location that I want to highlight here is in Morocco. Hoceima, Morocco, Hoceima, Hoceima, if I pronounce that correct. That's in Morocco. No, that is a hot zone for quakes. So if you guys are there, if you decide to stay, just get ready. The quakes are going to get worse. I promise you guys. I can bet everything I own on that. I already know what's coming. And what's coming, we're not ready for it. And a lot of civilization have faced this time in our solar system. It's a time in our solar system when a binary solar system and a binary star interact with our solar system. And it's not pretty, folks. That's when we have pole shift and all this craziness that's going on, the quakes, the volcanoes, is just going to magnify. This is nothing. I know when I give this information, people are like, oh my God, that is so scary. Guys, you haven't seen nothing yet. This is nothing. I promise you. It's going to get 100 times worse. I kid you not. I promise you that. Greece, here it is in Greece, in Mandrake. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I probably messed up that city, but if you're in Greece watching my video, I apologize. Mandraki, Mandrake in Greece. You guys are in for some serious quake over there. So if you're there, you want to get away from that area as quick as possible. All right. Now let me go places like over here in Indonesia again. In the Philippines. You know, in Indonesia, you guys can chill for a little bit. You guys are not as bad. I'm going to touch on the Philippines. I got a lot of message from people from Philippines, and I know you guys are going through a lot. I've given you guys other location yesterday, and today I'm going to give you guys another one. Tibiaum. Man, they say this Tibiaum, Tabiauan, Tibiaum or Tibiaum, whatever you want to pronounce it. That location is hot. The quakes are going to get worse, and if you stay there, you're going to be experiencing some serious tremors and some serious activities there. Okay, giving you guys this information, whatever you want to do with it, it's completely up to you. My suggestion when I give this location, pack your and run. Pack your stuff, whatever you want to call it, and get away from those areas as quick as you possibly can. As quick as possible. I know it's hard for people to get up and move like that, but as quick as you possibly can. That's it. Now, in Afghanistan, there's a location that was called Ashkasham in Afghanistan. I don't think my video will probably ever reach Afghanistan, but if it does and you're there, you want to be extremely careful. You probably want to get away from that area because that area will get worse. All right, and that's pretty much it. North Turkey, also not Turkey, New Zealand, the northern part of New Zealand. if you're there, you want to get away from, if you're along the shorelines, you want to get away from that area as quick as you possibly can. So I give you guys more information on places you want to stay away from. If you're there, you want to be extremely alert. I give a lot of information on Alaska. I have to, because I've been getting a few messages about location in Alaska due to the three volcanoes that happened yesterday. And guys, it's just the beginning for the folks in Alaska. You guys are in for it, man. Alaska, you guys are going to get hammered so hard with quakes in the upcoming weeks. I feel sorry for you guys, but enjoy it. I gave you guys a location. If you're there and you don't want to experience too much quakes, pack your stuff and run fast. God bless y'all. Love y'all. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.